Hi, Daryl with DMP doing this live video because I wanted to make an announcement, which you can see in the title. I am going to be partnering with Camp Gladiator to do virtual boot camps. If some of you guys may or may not be familiar with Camp Gladiator, they're a company that does group exercises around the nation, I believe in the entire world, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, at least in the United States at different locations, so on and so forth. And if some of you guys know me personally or have seen any of my posts, you probably gather I'm in a few different industries, including the fitness industry. The other industries that I'm involved with have pretty much been furloughed, like a lot of other of you guys are experiencing. So I wanted to research and see if I could expand fitness offerings through any companies or on my own, and I found that Camp Gladiator has the best fit. So I have a few papers here that I'm going to show you guys, and then I realized that Facebook shows everything mirror image, but basically what we're doing, or what Camp Gladiator is doing, what I'm doing in concert with them, is virtual boot camps. So we're using Zoom, and you can go on and register, obviously, and then after you register, the only program that they're doing right now is $39 a month for a 6-week program. Every workout is different. You work out 3 times a week, and then that's it. So Camp Gladiator is trying to help people out and keep them healthy at the same time by reducing the prices drastically. I believe I was looking on here, prices are normally $85 to $65 per month. Anyway, for me to complete the onboarding process, I need to sign up 5 people, and then I also need to train someone virtually and record it so I can send it to the district and regional manager so they can see my training style virtually, and they can feel confident that I'm gonna do a good job for them. But so if you want to train with me virtually, reach out to me through Facebook, or if you have my number, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, and I'll train you for free. To give you guys some incentives also to sign up, and or if you have any referrals for me, like if you don't, something that you feel like you don't want to do, or you're already doing something else, but you have someone that you want to refer to me. Another thing that I do for my clients currently is I create structured eating plans, and so I'll offer that as an incentive for you either signing up for Camp Gladiator or referring someone to me. So I'm going to show you guys just a little bit. Of course, this is going to be a mirror image of what I do for my clients in general. So this is like an eating plan right here. Probably doesn't make any sense to show you since it's in a mirror image, but basically what I do is I take a client, and based on their body composition, their activity level, how much they're going to work out, and then obviously what their goals are, whether it be maintenance, fat loss, or muscle gain, we'll figure out how many calories you need. Then we'll create a structured eating plan with foods that you choose. So it's not going to be like, oh, you're just eating broccoli, you hate broccoli or Brussels sprouts or whatever. You actually, I work with you and we figure out which foods you like. So whenever I create the eating plan, it's going to be foods that you like, because if you're not eating foods that you like, then you're not going to stick to the plan. So you get to choose foods that you like, of course. Also, I can create eating plans based on different strategies that you might already be trying. So I can create like a paleo eating plan, or a keto eating plan, or a vegan, vegetarian, or if you just go strictly off of macro, like if you're doing the zone 40, 30, 30, then I can create the macro profile for you as well. Another good thing about the program that I use on the eating plan is that I can also create meals based on how much prep time you want to put into creating your eating plan. So if you only have 5 to 10 minutes, even though a lot of people are at home, but if you don't want to, or you just don't want to spend that much time because you just don't like cooking, then I can create really simple recipes that are 5 to 10 minutes. Or if you want to be a sous chef and you want to go that route, then I can create eating plans that take a little bit longer and take a little more preparation. And then I'll also create a grocery list for you as well. So whenever you go to the grocery store, you know exactly what you need, and you just go to the grocery store and you pick it up, or if you're doing delivery curbside, then whenever you make that order online, then you'll have those items. Oh, and then I forgot to mention that the actual meals. So If we're doing like structured meals, I also have like the directions for the actual recipe as well. So if you're not really that savvy with just reading a meal and knowing how to prepare it, I'll actually write out the directions for you. So again, if you're just joining me, I'm going to partner with Camp Gladiator to do virtual boot camps. In order for me to start, I need to sign up 5 people. It's $39 for a 6-week program. And I also need to train someone virtually as well and record that and send that to the district and regional manager to get onboarded. But to give people an incentive, I'm creating free eating plans for anybody that signs up and or refers a client to me. Oh, one other thing I'll mention with Camp Gladiator as well that is really cool. Now, whenever I get onboarded, of course I'll create a schedule based on my availability, but say there's a time where I'm not available to train you. You can train with any of the Camp Gladiator trainers nationwide, and I believe there is something like, nationwide I think there's like 8,000 trainers, or 8,000 workouts, but that will be trainers in essence. So you can train with somebody else if you want to try somebody else's training style, or you want to enjoy somebody else's training style in addition to mine, or just based on your schedule. So you have that option as well. And what's cool for me is that I can actually train people not just in Houston now, I can train people all over the nation as well. So that's a cool thing for me. One of the things that I'll mention as well is I am working on some other giveaways. I think I have another giveaway as well. So let's say you don't want to do the eating plan, even though you know that it's important, because you don't want to prep at all, like use 0 prep time, or you don't want to go to the grocery store, you don't want to do curbside delivery or anything like that, but maybe you might be interested in having a meal prep company deliver it to you. One thing that I did, if you follow me on social media at all, you may have seen a few posts about a company called Territory Foods. So I partner with Territory Foods as well. Territory Foods is a meal prep company. So what they do is they basically prepare meals for you. You go on their website and you select the eating strategy that you want. So just like I do for my clients, like you can select keto, paleo, macros, vegan, vegetarian, so on and so forth. And then they'll auto-populate different meals based on your eating strategy. And most of the meals, they're no more than about 500 calories. You can also do a la carte. So like if you want to do like, you want to prep some stuff yourself, but you just want the meat or you just want the vegetables, like you can just get vegetables and meat, not an entire meal. So I have a product code. Again, this is going to look backwards, but this is my product code. So if you go to territoryfoods.com and you enter DMP food as a product code, then you'll get $25 off your first 2 orders. So that's $25 off of one order, $25 off another order. So it's $50 off a combined total of 2 orders. And then you just go from there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just to sum it up one more time, just in case you're joining me late, I'm going to be partnering with Camp Gladiator, to do virtual boot camps nationwide. In order for me to complete the onboarding process, I need to train someone virtually and record it, send it to the district manager, regional manager. I need to sign up 5 people only. That should be pretty easy. The price is $39 for a 6-week program. You can train with me or any trainer in the nation, so you can check out different training styles and do a little something different. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Hope you guys are having a great Monday, staying safe, and we'll see you next time. Oh, again, always check me out on DMP Fitness World on Instagram, also on Twitter, and check out my website, dmpfitness.org, and I'll be posting this video on those social media accounts and my website as well. Thank you and have a good evening. Bye-bye.